Ready to Succeed, Season 2, Raid, Shadow Legends, Hydra Update Edition, I guess. I have not watched the video yet. I'm going to do it after I record this. We'll go and make a video about the new Hydra changes. I don't know anything about it yet, so we'll figure all that out at the same time. I mean, y'all probably know by now, but y'all will see me see it all for the first time in a video not long after this one. Also, today's kind of a cool day for the account as well, because it's the first time we've ever gotten Hydra Clash rewards. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool little milestone for us. So let's grab our Hydra stuff. I want to be real picky. I did a pretty extensive gear cleanse yesterday, so I want to be pretty picky about what I keep. I wish it wasn't all 5-star. That would make this a little bit easier to decide. I guess those are okay enough to keep. Flat attack, easy to get rid of. That's fine. Crit rate protection gloves. I don't think so. And I don't think so. Wow, dude. All these Hydra chests. It's crazy. Protection, nah. No. We like it when it's easy. That one. Why is all my protection gear damage gear? What the hell? I just don't know under what circumstances I would do anything. Like, are there any attackers that I would put protection gear on? I don't know yet. Maybe. I guess that's worth hanging on to for a minute. Could potentially be a good broken piece, I guess. Stone skin. No. It's a decent main stat, I guess. Alright, first Hydra class chest. Let's do it. I don't even know what to expect out of here. Oh, right, okay. Ooh. Knight's Rev. Stone skin ring. So that's a protection banner. And that's a stone skin amulet. Alright, very cool. Very cool, dude. Starting to get some of them accessories now. So, whether or not we'll be able to do this again this week, I guess will remain to be seen. I don't know what kinds of changes we're looking at in Hydra. It sounds, from the little bit of buzz I've seen in my Discord, that people are not happy about it, which is not a surprise. I don't know that there's anything they could have done that would have made everybody happy about it. So we'll just have to go check it out and see. As far as our grind, our mastery grind, she's got tier 6 now, he's got tier 6 now, and we've slowly started on Loki. And then I'll probably phase him in at some point as well, but that's really kind of all we've got going on right now. There's really not a ton of a reason to do anything else, and it's a pretty good lull for us to do that, to do Minotaur right now, so I guess we'll just keep doing that. We'll just keep putting every bit of energy we get into Minotaur and try to get scrolls done on everybody that we want to actively use, so that by the time another fusion or whatever rolls around, we can, you know, do the damn thing, right? Ancients are getting back up there. We're looking pretty good on shards all the way across the board. And I don't know, maybe we'll just... We're good. I don't even have to think about shards right now, really. We're good. Grinding arena. I did do a little bit of live arena last night. Did a couple matches. That was kind of fun. We're in bronze 3. I think you don't decay until you get to silver or something. I can't remember exactly. I think you don't decay until you get to like silver. It seems to be kind of give one, take one though, right? She's ridiculous. I was surprised at how many people kept letting her through after the first time that I used her. Because I got her through in the first one, and I was like, oh, let me just transform her and see what's up. It's crazy, dude. Her second form, even with no skill ups, this is stupid. This is crazy. And then, I mean, everything she does is wild. It's like a guaranteed sleep, almost. It's it was ridiculous, dude. Yeah, it was nice, and she's not even like built for that. She's not even built for arena. So I could see, I don't know, maybe at some point down the line we'll have another preset made specifically for her that's for arena, and then if I want to take that, or I mean specifically I guess live arena, but either way, maybe we'll put her in some different gear and have a preset and potentially even book her up. She was ridiculous in there. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, it's been doing arena as it's seemed doable, and grinding that damn Minotaur dungeon, which I guess we will jump into now. I am pretty interested in seeing what the changes are going to be to Hydra. Like, well, because I don't really know. I don't really know what their options were. So I'm wondering if they've done like a revamp of sorts, or if they've just tweaked a couple of things to try to fix the issue. My understanding that the issue was just well, no, I guess there's more than one issue. So I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Just have to wait and see what they do, I reckon. Oh man, I did not want to get up today. I slept okay enough, went to bed early enough. It's just one of those mornings where it's like every day this week my alarm's gone off and I've popped up out of bed. Today I was like, ugh. I really didn't want to get up. One thing that helps me stay relatively on schedule though is we occasionally have to do rounds of antibiotics for the rats. Rats are all pretty much born with like the it's very likely they're going to have respiratory issues. So ours have needed a few cycles of antibiotics, and they're on one right now. And I try to keep that on a pretty tight cycle. I have alarms set for it, and I have to get up and like do my morning stuff and like have my video recorded. Try to anyway, so that I can give them their meds when the alarm goes off. So that helps me get up, because I don't know if otherwise I would have made it today. Video might have been a little later. Really didn't want to get up today. Yeah, there's a lot of conversation in my Discord about this Hydra thing. I haven't read it specifically, but just like there's a lot to scroll through. It's got people talking. I am curious. Some of y'all point out, so I did a video yesterday of my most wanted champ from each faction. And I mentioned a few times through the video, like, I haven't stayed on top of all the new champions that have been coming out, so I don't know what they all do to a real extensive degree. So I asked y'all to like suggest anybody you think I might be sleeping on in any given faction. And I forgot about Wallmaster, Athorion, I think his name is, in High Elves. I think I said I liked Deliana, and I do still like Deliana a lot. But I forgot what he did. I remember when he first came out. I think we tried to get him on this account. He was one of the ones we tried to summon for. Because he's dope. He seemed really cool. I know my buddy Acro, he got him. He came back to the game and immediately pulled him. I was like, he's son of a bitch. I forgot about him. So he would probably take Deliana's spot, because he seems just better. You know what I mean? Just kind of better in most ways. A couple people were not happy about my Mortu Macabre pick for Demon Spawn, which I knew that was gonna happen, but I don't care. That's who I want. He's one of the more fun champs for me to build around in Arena. I like him a lot. I think some people have a hard time distinguishing like most wanted or favorite, because it wasn't necessarily even my favorites from each faction. It's just who I wanted the most. For whatever reason, I want them. I think some people have a hard time distinguishing that from like me saying they're the best. Which, you know, some people are just dumb, so what are you supposed to do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? You just gotta let them. But it'll be interesting now as we summon, like as we progress and do summon sessions, it'll be interesting to like be able to reference that and see if we get any of our most wanted champions. Now we've got like a documented, because those opinions will probably change over time as well, depending on how long it takes me to pull some of them. So. I wonder. I had Rathalos in here in an attempt to speed things up. I wonder if I could just swap him out for Almond and keep a relative. I mean, probably Thor is the one that's really. I mean, Rathalos is doing some big damage, but Falman probably would too. The problem is he's on Stone Skin and he's got like plus 12 speed because of the way I was using him in Arena. So. I don't know if it'll go that way. Let's just see what it looks like. If it's still like roughly the same, we'll just leave him in. These runs are going to take a little longer, I think, because Loki, he's theatrical about it. You know what I mean? Loki, he gonna take a minute to do what he does. He wants everybody to see it. I almost had to sneeze mid-drink. I think my bird's right there. The birds are like, there's a couple of birds. They tend to come in male-female pairs too. Like they seem to bring their mate with them. It's either a single or like solo male bird, or it's a male-female bird, and then sometimes it's three. But it's pretty cute because they're like, the girl birds are way more skittish than the male birds. Much more suspicious, right? Keep more distance, move a little bit quicker. So I feed them out of my hand. And a lot of the male birds are to the point where they'll just walk up and take a piece of food out of my hand and take a couple steps back while they eat it. They're comfortable with the idea that I'm not trying to trap them or do anything to them. The girl birds are like looking at me real suspicious. And take a step in, take a step back, take a step in. I've noticed a lot of them will when they first get here, they'll take a piece of food out of my hand and they take it and jump and like fly. Like they immediately try to get out as soon as they get the food. And then really are not sure about coming back to do it again. I think they freak themselves out so much the first time they do it. Because I try very hard to not even move, right? I don't want them to give any reason to be suspicious. So I'll usually like roll them a few pieces while I keep the male bird occupied with what's in my hand, because they're really nippy at each other. Like they're very aggressive about like taking food from one another and stuff. But it's cute because they come up right to the door. We got the sliding door. They come up right to it and they just stand at the door and they just look up at me. And I open the door and I go out and they just kind of stay around my feet like puppies. It's getting real cute, man. They're getting pretty comfortable with us. So again, haven't been able to pet one yet, and I haven't had any of them bring me anything yet. But we're getting there, I think. I think there's a couple of the male birds especially that are getting very comfortable. Like there's some male birds now that will take a piece of food out of my hand and then just stand there and eat it. Like they don't even try to like create distance or anymore, or they'll turn their back on me while they eat, which I think is a pretty good sign. So some of them are getting pretty comfortable, but there's one girl bird that's sort of comfortable, and the other girl birds that come around are like, I don't know yet, which is good. I would prefer that they be that way. You know what I mean? I don't think everybody's going to be nice to them, so be real sure, you know. All right. I reckon we'll wrap this video up here. We're doing the same thing we've been doing in this account for days. I'm going to go watch this Hydra video, and we'll make a video about that. And then I reckon one of the things I'll do is I'll be messing around with my champs, see if there's any tweaks that need to be made so we can continue to find some success in Hydra. So that's it. I appreciate you guys watching. Hope you have a good one. Later.